T-chat, I would never lie to you guys. We were in so fast, we skipped looking at our faces. eSuba, Arena Bulls. I love this matchup. Different play styles, different approaches to the game on a map like Mirage. It never seems to fail, but this is quite a B gamble here for Arena Bulls. You have all 5 players in this direction. This is going to be really interesting.
Well, it's the first. Rough. Apps gets his second, has to reload. He's stuck. Somehow gets a third with his back to the wall, baiting for key. As Zedco will come back, he'll find Ruff. I don't think they'll expect a second towards Halls. That was the whole plan. Let Ruff fight till his death. And then he gets jump spotted. That's so unfortunate. The head gets spotted. Zedco will take it. What a brawly pistol.
I don't think I've ever seen a 5v5 on B site before. On pistol round. You know, CSGO really is the game that just keeps on giving Keith. I have 8,000 hours in this game. Maybe an extra 1,000 to 1,500 on streams, watching pro matches. And I have never seen that in almost 10,000 hours. That is madness. No, it's going to be a fast play right now. Mac 10 is looking to farm up cash out money. The Galils are coming out to play. Are we seeing an early adopter finally?
I like it. Makes me confident. I'm telling you, it's so much easier to use on top of being cheaper. It's like, to me, it's a no-brainer, right? But to the CS player who maybe plays more than watches, you know, they're just so used to other guns. It's going to take more than a day, obviously, for everyone to get to adapt.
Ruff literally just gave up. He knew he was dead. He just dropped his pistol, surrendered, put his hands up. Now, Arena Bulls, not quite early adopters themselves. They're going to go for the full rifle buy, the M4s exactly. Now, that leaves them with very limited utility and really no kids to fight back. So let's hope their early game is on point here, because as of right now, eSuba is setting up for the full-blown B execute. It's going to be smoked. Flash is raining in from above. That's going to push Ruff and Yara into a pretty tight position. Now the position is compromised. These flashbangs are very effective. Now it's a brawl.
Ruff back sight. To get here in time. Ruff gets a second, 1 bullet remaining. Bishop will get here in a timely manner, but not enough to help his teammates. Zedco, the swing over eSuba. Claim 3 in a row. And I think that round would have played out differently had Arena Bulls had utility to get over market, right? Had they had mollies to slow that down. Anything to throw at them. I think that makes the big difference there.
No, I 100% agree. It is a little unusual. It's a little strange that they are not really considering this. But I guess it comes down to preferences and comfortability, right? If you're not comfortable with the mods, you're probably unlikely to buy it. And right now, it's Zedco to open up the A site. But unfortunately, he gets traded off. Now, Ruff walks through the smoke. He finds his bird. Almost a second. He was a pixel away from that second kill. Now, Key is hearing them transitioning to B. He's making the call, but they have an AK on a low set. So now their chances have been increased a good amount. They have a flashbang to get out of market as well. And hey, maybe there actually is a chance here for Arena Bulls. Even the sustained economic damage is still tenfold.
Key wins that fight towards Cat. Shock peeks into Keys. Nervous will get tapped out by Shocky C, but keep 3 alive. Roy pick up that ever so expensive SG now. As we'll see the buy from Arena Bulls. Now this one can afford to be M4s and everything else nice to get that utility behind it. And they immediately break out the double op. A little early, you think?
Is there such thing?
Untrained, no. Mirage, maybe. eSuba's a fast-paced team. 2 ops might not be the answer, but I'm willing to be wrong.
Right.
Velosa, able to get ramp, get an opener, and stay alive. That's so critical.
Key, nice shooting. Hanky's been eliminated. That's already a 2-man advantage for Arena Bulls. Losa, he's hearing that player in Palace. He's gonna opt against the peak. That nade though, huge, but it'll be Yara all the way from jungle to find the kill onto Zedco. That leaves Lecker and Shock down towards middle to start salvage the round. This is a failed job, Keith. They've got no kills yet. should say. There's still a possibility. No bomb plant, and Lecker is pretty much pinned here. He has nowhere to go. It's going to be key to eliminate him. That leaves Shock for any sort of surprise, but there's, I mean, Ruff is holding hard for him. I don't foresee a bomb plant here, Keith. You're Ant-Man. You're Ant-Man.
Am I back?
You're back.
I clicked the button. I went big man now. Yeah, I don't see. They have Palace covered. They have an op holding ramp. A player jiggling mid window. There's literally nowhere for Shock. Maybe the plans get spotted towards mid, run B. But like even by the time he got to Halls and got heard, there'd be a player market player would rotate. Like it's so close to impossible for him to get anything here. Now I think it's worth him living here because you're only getting $1,400, right? You already have money, so living here is key. If he dies after time, that is brutal.
Right? Yeah, agreed. I think Arena Bulls is kind of picking up on that fact as well.
He better not peek. Good guy. Attaboy.
Smart man. Smart.
He's using his head.
Yeah, now that weapon is going to come pay dividends here. It's going to be an SG or an AK that's going to be dropped over towards Zetko or Lecker. Of course, Blog and Henke can buy their own weapons. No big deal right there. Henke will pick up the op. It'll be passed over towards the opper. And, well, they have a pretty good buy. Does Henke have a weapon, though? Yep, he has an AK.
Lecker took this easy. What a homie.
Good guy.
Definitely.
Nice shots.
Henke, who takes that AK, gets punished for it. Lecker's not going to clear con. He gets baited for beautifully. Bishop puts the op away to get that kill on the Blogs of the P250. And I like this from Bishop. Just give up window, hold murder hole. A lot of pressure on Shock and Zedko. All that early momentum has been just thrown to the side.
The round slows down quite a bit. Shock and Zetko, they have a little wiggle room here in middle. Ruff is on Cat. He's holding the bricks. He's waiting for his time. He hasn't spotted them, and yeah, eventually the paranoia kicks in, right? He has to check his back. He has to make sure he's not being crept on upper B. But that Molotov from Zetko, that should give away their intent here, at least somewhat. Shock's going to start to advance towards jungle, and he's looking for that A anchor, right? If they find the A anchor, they just take it A. If they don't, they contemplate the B hit, but of course it is being held down by Bishop, so that might be a tough decision here. I think they're gonna go. Oh, they're going through the rat hole. Yep, Zetko says, screw that. I don't want anything to do with that. I'm gonna reroute back towards the A site. But Alosa is there with the SG, who's shown his position. Alosa playing it really smart, just waiting for the actual commitment on the bomb plant, knowing time is not in favor of Zetko.
7 seconds to get the plant. Nade comes in, they let him plant. They not only let him plant, they let him one-tap Bishop. And Ruff has to swing on him. Zedko gets caught in transition, but man, did he make it look so good.
Yeah, he looked cool doing it. That's all that matters sometimes.
Facts.
No, Arena Bulls, they avoid disaster. That round could have been a big impact on their economy. Luckily for eSuba, though, they have the bomb plants that might put them on the edge of a Galil purchase if they so decide, but I think it'll just go for the pistol's armor and ensure the better purchase next round, which isn't a bad decision. Now, Arena Bulls, their double op setup, it's a little dicey, it's a little choppy, it's kind of brawly, but hey, it's working so far. 2 to 4. Now eSuba is trying to use utility early towards the B site to bait the reaction in upper B. Wait.
What am I waiting for?
He's in jungle, and they are not aware.
Ooh. If someone comes to his murder hole, that's a free kill. 100%.
I think Yara might have actually heard him, and now the 3 players are out towards a ramp below, so nice angling. Great work on to eliminate that. Really no damage taken back. I think Yara's aware, so he's giving up that murder hole. He's not going to bother with it. Yara, though, denying the bomb plan. Yara just decimating them, and it is Arena Bulls to draw the 3rd round. Only a round lead here for eSuba, and they will not have an op to battle back against the double op setup for Arena Bulls. It will be 8Ks. Still no SGs out. I really do like the I feel like the $250 extra has made quite a big impact on the terrorists being able to buy SGs, right? Like, it's... You don't really get much utility for it anymore.
Very true. Make the change. Shock. Out he comes. Losa deleted. Shock. Finds Bishop. And this is going to be eSuba on the site. Bomb going down. Kia stuck on stairs. And Lecker's going to back on up. This retake is going to be a difficult one. But with good utility usage, maybe they can flush them out. Molly doesn't go deep enough. Shock for a third. Is he going to keep going, Roy? 4. Ace, maybe? Can he get it? There it is. Shock is just electrifyingly hot right now.
Jesus. The ace. The man just single-handedly destroyed any retake attempt there for Arena Bulls. That is great work from him. Arena Bulls now find themselves in a much different scenario than they were in before. A single op this time, limited utility on Alosa and Key, and down to FAMAS for Bishop, which again is not a big deal considering that FAMAS is much stronger now. But it is fast control here for eSuba. Yara and Blog is starting to quite a battle in mid, and I think Yara is giving it up. But this is a man advantage for Arena Bulls, and this really is no response back from eSuba just yet. But I think they're going to commit to the Beast, but they've eliminated Ruff. That actually is the only defender here towards the B site. They found passage for free.
Gets tapped. Shock's gonna get himself self-boost up on towards Ninja. Blogs. Gets one, and that's the immediate save call from Arena Bulls. Respectable, considering by how much they put into this. Also, no kits, no utility. They're on scraps. eSuba will take 6 on the T side, which isn't too abnormal. I say once 8, 9 rounds start taking for eSuba, then maybe it's too late to stop the bleeding.
You know, we were in a T-sided meta before. I wonder if this is more or less T-sided. I honestly can't really tell yet.
I'm gonna say more, primarily based that teams obviously get more money, right? We'll just blanket it. They are rewarded more money. AKs cost less, utility costs less. Force buys are more viable. CTs are more money starved when they lose early, right? And then no utility to stop the quick plays from the Ts who have good budget options. So I think it's more T-side. This is probably the most T-side we've ever seen Counter-Strike.
Yeah, it's actually really hard to tell. Zetko's going behind the smoke right now, though, and he's going to go 1 for 1. That's not bad. That's a FAMAS and SG upgrade if he wants it. Ruff's now the only defender. He's trying to hold it back with FAMAS. He gets 1, but immediately the trade is there for Shock. So they've managed to trade out the anchor. That gives them time to plant the bomb and set themselves up for this pulse plant, which is down to a 3 versus 3.
Bishop. Spamming. Trying to get some attention. Vlogs posted here. So vigilantly on market. A banger of a shot. And Arena Bulls are out again. Same situation as previously. Get an SG. Get the op. Try again. eSuba takes 7. And it might get to the point where they might have to just start forcing those. But for now, they can afford one more, I think. That might be their last one, though, for this half.
I think they have a pretty big loss now, don't they? Yeah, they're at the 2,900 loss. I think at this point you just keep forcing. You have an SG, you have an off, you just drop over from FAMASs or M4s if you're Yara. If you're Key, 3,900 is honestly more than enough to buy full utility in a FAMAS, so okay. This is a sick buy actually. I'm not sure how I feel about the MP9. FAMAS might have been a little bit better there, but that's okay. Ruff's been spotted going towards underpass, though. I think Shock is definitely holding for it. And now this is a predicament. Blog has had an opportunity to eliminate that player towards jungle, but actually misses his chance. The flash is effective, but Lecker is not blind, unfortunately, and he manages to get out with a kill. And a man advantage for eSuba. And mid control, but hey, Bishop peeks over the smoke. That's going to be the equalizer.
Well, is still here. That's a left shoulder peek onto a posted player. Wins that. In the meantime, Lecker. Damage on mid. Key, though. The immediate peek. And it's just Zedco and Henke. There's a player cat. That's the op they have to get through. Bishop's on site. Arena Bulls have info, and their gamble rotates. They lose one. Car is still here. Isolates one angle. Zedco gets caught and legged. But can he do this? There's still a chance. 40 seconds. He's creeping out. Yara peeks. Yara gone. Zedco, does he know there's a second player out? Picks up the op. Sees that gun. Jiggles. Just misses his shot on Key. Still doable for Zedco. 30 seconds. He's confident now. There's one. Does he know that was a garbage can player? He doesn't. But he sees the head of Key. Zedco. 32 HP in 18 seconds. Zedco. How does he do this?
Jesus, man is back against the corner. He manages to come out with a 1 versus 3. Not to mention he was a half HP that entire time. Not even a single player could get a bullet off on that guy. If that's not ninja play, I don't know what is, Keith. 8-3 though.
The way he jiggles is just so quick. I'd be so mad playing that, right, Roy? Like, you'd be so aggravated. You see him, and he can't hit him.
What's crazy is that he's not even the main opera, but he played that like he was the main opera, right? Jiggling for info, making sure you know where they are. It's just so much easier to kill people with op when you know where they are. Now it's just decimation, it seems. Lagus misses the shot, but like nods. Yara attempts to recover the round with a pretty risky play coming through the smoke, and he will fall, and that leaves Alosa 1 versus 4 on the ramp, and night, young prince. It is eSuba with 9 rounds. Now we're starting to tread into dangerous waters here if you're Arena Bulls.
Yeah, this is definitely the danger zone, right? This is going to be their last eco of this half. The last 2 rounds will be spent buying, and if eSuba hit double digits Seaside, right, it just puts a lot of pressure on Arena Bulls. We've been having a rough half to pick a pistol, get get the motion in the ocean going early. And if they're unable to do that, I don't know. It's going to be hard. Doable, but hard.
There was a chance, but actually, speaking of chance, Alosa destroys eSuba. Now suddenly there's only 2 players left. Yara is hearing them coming up. Could have the jump on Lecker, but actually whips a little bit. Still a 3 versus 2. Still advantageous for Arena Bulls, and they managed to pick up a weapon in the middle. Actually, they make that a second weapon in the middle. Plus, they have full utility. This is doable. This could be the savior round for Arena Bulls. 9-6 finish here. Not a terrible ordeal.
Uno peeks. Wanted to peek into that smoke, but he won't. Henke finds Bishop, and Lecker should be SC here. He pulls down. Easy control with that SC. Double for eSuba. Arena Bulls. Buying and buying. But we need an answer.
Yeah, we do need an answer. eSuba's broken the double digits. That's huge. I'm a little surprised not to see Arena Bulls. I mean, they have a man advantage, right? Why not play for information first? You know there's only 2 players left. If you jiggle, find that first player before you commit. Double up on him. It's a lot more manageable, but you know, mistakes happen. A lot of pressure when you don't have a kid, I suppose. Now, Alosa, he's throwing off his A control. That forward smoke on A ramp, that throws the whole pace off for the aggression for eSuba. And Yara's going for the P, but he can't quite see over the Molotov, but somehow hits the flick. Okay, Yara. Said we need a response.
Kind of funky.
Yeah, this is a response.
Nice 2 shots from him. eSuba, though, they've bluffed real hard as they're about to come out A. Alosa can't do anything. No utility. Force back. Concede the plant. And Arena Bulls retakes haven't existed. Will they get a chance for one here? They peek with the bomb and rough at long distance with the AUG. That's pretty much a free kill for him. A lot of pressure on these 2, but Shock and Zedco, the 2 best players on eSuba right now, playing lights out. If they do this right, I will lose my mind.
Yeah, remember Shock last time in a similar scenario came out with an ace. No. see he's on the flank. Zetko is kind of in no man's land. He's probably going to get caught off by Key. He's going to leave it up to Shock to clutch this one out. The 1 versus 4 now. There's a lot of utility left. They have smokes. They have flashes and mollies for the bomb. That's not a big deal, but a first tap comes out. Elosa's eliminated. Clean.
I would lose my mind. A smoke molly con. He misses his flash. They're off the bomb. Shock sprays through. Spray comes back in. Shock to the pistol. Defuse comes in. He still gets a 4K though. This buy is gonna be not good for Arena Bulls. They haven't been buying the FAMAS. Why not? Ah! Okay, that's my rage.
It's okay. I feel like it's, to some degree, it is honestly justified. You're absolutely right. There's really no argument that could be made now, unless, again, the only argument is you just aren't comfortable using the
Of
FAMAS.
course.
If they aren't comfortable, you can't really force them to do it, but they are giving up a lot of advantages, right? That extra utility, that extra kit, that stop these executes that non-stop coming from eSuba. Now it's Echo to find the opener. Bishop all the way behind Chicken Booth. He's being chipped down by the second. And there's already bombs being planted. A minute, 20 seconds to the round. That's huge. Shock. He is disgusting.
It's really not fair, is it, Roy? At this point, he is just doing things that I dream about. Like, he is playing some crisp CS. He just put us back on schedule single-handedly. We were behind, and now we're probably about 15 minutes ahead.
Okay, let's not jump the gun yet.
Of course, jokes aside, Arena Bulls, a big issue for them on the CT side, I'd say, was just they didn't really have a chance to ever go for retakes, right? And that's just info across the map, not having enough utility, and well, obviously some unluck. So hopefully that changes on their T side. Pistol though, this is super big.
Yeah, and it seemed like Arena Bulls are going for the all-in on the A side. Now, unfortunately for them, eSuba is kind of ready for this.
And Shock taps away. Losa gets
right,
one. Shock with 3. This has got to be stopped.
He is probably the most talented one-tap player I've watched in a while. And I've watched a lot of good one-tappers.
Shock or Zedco.
Now, I'm going to have to give it to Shock, at least in this game.
Yeah.
Like, his one-tapping is honestly really clean. Like, I'm not personally comfortable tapping when people are in my face, but he's all for it. And it is honestly the superior way to play. Now, there's lots of hunting down the pistol up middle. That is only Bishop. No problem. Nothing much to find. A dink for a kill. An alright deal, but still somewhat in Arena Bulls' favor. Zetko, though, eliminating Alosa. Now, Lecker spotted these 2 players above, and I think the bomb might have been spotted as well. So, I think overall, Lecker is quite aware of what's going on, and the MP9 is a clean house. Hanky with the Moss skill in between, and it is eSuba so close to that finish line, the 13-4.
Well, Roy, see the Miami's out for eSuba. We see Lecker, the solo B player, who does this so well the last couple times we've seen him on Mirage. That's rough. Realizes that smoke came from someone close. Top mid! Blogs is an animal. Yeah. To do that by yourself,
Really
that's truly some animal stuff
he is
right
a
there.
straight savage. He's just going for it. I honestly would have just liked to see him just linger up top, just let the guy in window take the contact for him, but you know what? I respect it. You're up 13-4. You want to try something risky? Screw it. Why not? You have enough money left over for the FAMAS or M4 buy, no problem. Even potentially an AWP if you really want it. But right now, it's a man advantage for Arena Bulls. This is a good time to strike back, right? Just get their economy really vulnerable as early as possible. And Arena Bulls are waiting for that B split. They're just waiting for the right time for it. It seems like the time is now. Ant-Man.
They catch him. Lecker doesn't get anything. Aw, that cast was so sick too. I was flowing.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Zedko though, flashed off. Takes 1 point of damage to the wall. almost was given that free kill. And they're going to go for this if Zedco can get a kill, right? Can he open this back up? They know they're low, and he can't. Shock may just be going for a new upgraded gun, a kill, and he is just going to fall back himself. eSuba stunted at 13. Arena Bulls, I like what we're seeing. Give me more of that.
All right, nice find. That actually weakens the economy quite a bit for eSuba. But no, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a comeback, to be honest. Arena Bulls is just such an aggressive team that I think they're just more suited to be on the T side anyway, especially now with the current meta, as well as how Mirage is just generally being played out. I think Arena Bulls are in a good spot for this right now. eSuba, on the other hand, they're on their full force. Blogus will pick up the glass cannon up. And he's going to go for the cat jump once again. He's looking to peer over the smoke, looking for that early find, but no one will take the bite. No one yet, at least.
Well, Arena Bulls, super passive default, Roy. Couple working underpass. Just chilling right now.
Oh, wait a second. Look at Zedco.
He is making moves.
He
He's all the way through.
before he gets cleared. Oh, he's gonna get cleared. Does he get cleared?
Oh! I don't think he got spotted.
Wait, no way. His eyes weren't there.
He snaked out.
Oh, they have no idea this is coming right now.
But with an MP9, he has to get so close.
Does he get spotted? Oh, that's one.
He takes the one.
It actually causes a lot of confusion with this lane to the round, though.
What a
This could be
flash!
problematic. That flashbang enables him another kill. Suddenly, it's chaos. They have to decide if they want to eliminate him or not. The Molotov should do it. That is going to be key, getting it, but it comes at a massive cost and opens up Blogus for the second as well. And Alosa now, the remaining player, the 1 versus 4. He is so far removed from this scenario, and it seems like this was just straight up robbery by Zetko's chaos on the flank.
They must be so confused. Alosa must feel so bad. Block is able to get the last. If you're in a Bulls, you're almost looking at Alosa like, come on, man. That can't happen, but that was such a timing thing. Just as Zedco got down the stairs, Alosa was looking at ramp. He was on his screen, but maybe 4-3, right? It just... what a burden.
I honestly genuinely think that his eyes just weren't where Zedco
He was just looking ramp. Because
Yeah,
he's
his eyes
only
were
worrying
ramp.
about ramp and palace push, right? So...
Right, and you're not going to expect someone to be all the way T-stabs,
No.
right? Like, not that far. But Zedco, the Savage, somehow catches the timing. Now it's Arena Bulls with the force buy, but they're already a man down. They make that a second man down. Now, unless Ruff has something to say about it, but he only is good for 1. That leaves Key and Alosa now with a with the SG and a Deagle. That's it. I want Shock's config right now. Shock, I need your settings at Real Strong Legs on Twitter.
Honestly, you want to know what's funny about what you just said, Roy?
What?
I added this guy to ask him that. I did. I didn't ask him yet, but I will.
Yep, pass those along to me.
Yep, will do.
This man's honestly a beast. Like 7 deaths. How are you only dying 1/3 of the rounds? That's literally crazy. Crazy. Now this is the final shot for Arena Bulls. It's 10 rounds in a row for the comeback. It almost seems impossible with Keith.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot, especially with the guns they have. All right.
Oh,
Find the player in stairs. Shock. The beast dealt with. Bishop. 1D. And the player fell sandwich. Zedco only gets 1. It's on Henke and Lecter. Bombs down. Yara. We'll pick that up. Great name from Henke.
now.
It may happen. It may just happen.
Oh no, the
The
timing.
flank. They know. They don't. Lecter 1 and 2. That's gonna do it. What Appa Mirage we got to witness there, Roy. Just,
Wow. Okay, wait.
wow.
80% headshot per.
Dude.
This man is
80%.
nuts. How? He was a top fragger with 80% headshot. That is crazy. Shock.
I have never seen.
You are a beast, man.
I have never seen someone end a match with 80% headshot. I don't know how accurate in-game is, but I imagine since they came out with that new screen, it's got to be pretty accurate.
Yeah, I mean, this is scraped. It's scraped data. Like, there's no way it could be wrong, right? It's not something that's on our end or on the server end.
Unreal.
That is craziness to see that. Holy shock. You are a god among men, my friend. Keep it up. I want to see you go really far. Shout out to eSuba, man. They're so sick. They're honestly so much fun to watch. Arena Bulls, I expected a little bit more out of them, but I've not lost faith in them. I think they will bounce back beautifully. But that is the end of the story here for these guys. We will be moving on to the final match of the... Actually, sorry, it's not the final match. No, it is the final match. Sorry, I am lost in time. It is Endpoint versus Skade. That's coming up next. The British mix versus the Bulgarian fellas. They are an insane squad to watch. I think this final one is going to be a banger, they say. But that is coming up in about 15 to 20 minutes, everyone. So for now, enjoy the music. But before that, please do follow our socials. Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. My ass down here. Keith's at down there. Every follow, he gets a little bit more hair on his face. And of course, follow Mel. For now, we'll be back in a little bit, everyone. Stay tuned and enjoy the music.